Alright, Shalom. Before I start, let me give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachach, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all Beit Akim, Walk Watim, learning, teaching of truth and sincerity. This is going to be another quick video. In this scripture, the one I'm going to be basing this video off of, I heard it, I want to say it was Elder Apostle Gabar's video, mentioned when he was talking about suffering. It was either his or his Elder Ramlav's. I get it mixed up right now, but you know, the family, the brethren that you're going to acquire in this truth, they are your real family. All right, and I got this out of Psalms to help explain it, all right, because this is something that King David himself had said, in which it makes perfect sense why he said it. All right, Psalms, where we at? 68 and I believe it was, let's see, it's like Psalm 68 and where is it at? Because basically when you come into this truth, the people that you had in the world, the friends, the fame, all those things are going to disappear. And men that were one time strangers, men that you didn't know whatsoever, they're going to become your new family. And you had a similar situation. That's why 69 and 8. I was at chapter 68. It's a lot. Psalms chapter 69 and 8. We're going to start at, yep. It says, let me see. I'm going to just start straight at it. It says, I am become a stranger unto my brethren, and an alien unto my mother's children. For the zeal of thine house hath eaten me up, and the reproaches of them that reproach me are fallen upon me. All right, this was King David talking. You know, whenever he was going through hell, you know, he would make the Psalms. But this one right here, it highlights, it says, and an alien unto my mother's children. And I was equating this to what it's like coming into this truth. All right, you're the siblings that you actually might share through your father or through your mother are actually going to become aliens if the Lord is dealing with you, and you're going to develop a new kinsmanship, a new love, a new new loyalty towards your Akim. All right, literally making yourself an alien. And I'm going to look at that word real quick. The same way that when David was taken, because at a young age, you know, you had you had Samuel. When you read First Samuel, 2 Samuel, you'll see, you know, how David came up. But when you're reading, you know, King David was taken actually from his family at a younger age to go live as basically a king, to be raised up as a king. He was anointed to be the next underneath Saul. So he was taken from his family. You know, he was taken from working in the fields to basically being on the estate of a god, being able to have whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted, go wherever he wanted, whenever he wanted, being being the greatest warrior ever recorded. All right, he literally became an alien to his mother's children. All right, and you know exactly how our people are. All right, not saying that it happened to him, but they don't like to see you with the Akim, your family, your woman. Oh, who's that? You ain't even know him. He ain't. I remember, like, my dad, sometimes when he gets angry at me concerning this truth, you know, he'll say, them niggas didn't raise you. They wasn't there when you needed to go to the doctor. They wasn't there when you was getting your first pair of shoes. Stuff like that. That's what makes us aliens to those that we share blood with in the world. But we're family to those that we share this world with. That's what's more important. So you have to be able to handle and accept that. The zeal of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will allow you to do so. All right. If you don't be getting all, can't be getting all butthurt, man. They don't love me no more, man. F that. You got the Lord handpicked you and brought you this truth, the same way that the Lord handpicked David took him from his family, brought him to go be king over Israel. You don't think his brothers was feeling some type of way? And he was the younger among them. You don't think they had some... I mean, they was probably happy for him, but you don't think that some of them thought, that's some BS? All right, you know how Jake is. All right, so let me get this word alien. I just want to see what it means in the Hebrew. Let's see what it means. Select Psalm 69. We just go to it here in the My Sword. All right, let's look at the word alien. Looks like Nakaria or Nakaria. Yeah, it looks like Nakaria. All right, foreign, alien, foreign, foreigner, foreign woman, harlot, unknown, unfamiliar. Let's see, from strange, a variety of degrees and applications. Foreign, non-relative, different, wonderful, as in wonder filled, as in mysterious. All right, alien, foreigner, outlandish, strange. That's how you're going to become to your family. For the sake of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, for the sake of the brotherhood. And you know what? Now let me get, because the scriptures tell you, because I was thinking about it, King David had a closer relationship than Jonathan. It says they loved their love for each other can pass that than what a man can love a woman. Not talking about no homosexual stuff. It's just saying they cared for each other so much that Jonathan became David's new brother. Just how your Akim are going to become your new family. And that's just how it's going to be. And you have to be able to deal with the ridicule from your worldly family up until this place comes to a close. And then, they're not going to have nothing to say. They're going to be wishing they listened to you. All right, so don't feel sorrowful. Don't be all, clutching your chest. Oh, my family. Oh, no. That's not... the Lord has given you... if the Spirit is dealing with you, you're in this truth. The Lord has given you sincere brethren that's ready to serve with you, that have the same mind as you, and that love you. So cling unto that. All right, take that over the BS in the world. All right, so I'm trying to see if I can just flip to it here in my scriptures rather than... I found it. Okay, 1 Samuel chapter 18, verse 1, it says, "And it came to pass, when he made an end of speaking unto Saul, that the soul of Jonathan was knit with the soul of David, and Jonathan loved him as his own soul. And Saul took him that day and would let him go no more home to his father's house." So David was living with the king completely. He got... Hey, you know what? That was in the scriptures, because the Lord had said, since y'all want a king, the king is going to be taking y'all sons, and y'all ain't going to... Basically, your son's going to be getting taken and sent off to war, and you're not going to be seeing him again. He's going to be putting taxes and doing this and doing that. But basically, concerning this truth, hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has grabbed us and pulled us, and now we serving the truth. You don't look at your kids the same way. You don't look at your woman the same way. You don't look at your family the same way. You might not be at your kids' basketball games no more like that. You're not all up in your woman and her family's barbecues and all this. You're not all with your brothers and sisters. That's what happened. It said that would let him go no more home to his father's house, because it was time to do what he had to do. And we have to be able to do that now in this truth. It's time to go serve the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, in his house. Yes, you have to deal with them accordingly. All right, but your heart can no longer be with them. You'll be torn to pieces. You'll be torn in half, and you'll fall back into the world. Deal with them how you have to deal with them. All right. Try to not see them or speak to them as much as possible. That's how you relieve it and shit. You going over there every day trying to talk to them and still you're not going to be able to do it. All right, for younger brothers that's like me, you might still be under their supervision. Do what you got to do, but shit, stay in your room. If you have one, stay in your room, stay to yourself. All right, and then if you be able to, the Lord bless you, get out the house. The Lord blessed me, I was able to get out the house. I don't got to deal with them like that no more, and it's a blessing. I'm actually in a different state from a lot of my other family, which is also another blessing. All right. Verse 3, then Jonathan and David made a covenant because he loved him as his own soul, and Jonathan stripped himself of the robe that was upon him and gave it to David and his garments, even his sword and to his bow and to his girdle. Hey, in spiritual, that's what we have done. We've all agreed to lay down our lives for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and one another if it so be. We've all agreed to do this work together no matter what. So this comes over your family, over work, over fun, over money, over anything. You have to make your soul knit unto that which you're akin, the same way that King David and Jonathan were knit, and he was no longer knit with his blood direct family. All right, his father being Jesse, then the rest of his brothers. All right, and he was actually, let me actually go get it, the event in which he was handpicked by the Most High through Samuel the prophet. Let me see if I can actually find it. I'm see if I can find it without having to look it up. It's a lot. The phone is a handicap kind. This looks like it's, yep, 1 Samuel 16. And let's see. We're going to start at 11. It says, and Samuel said unto Jesse, so this is after he had seen all of Jesse's sons, because Samuel was told to go to Jesse. That's one of his sons is going to be the one you choose. But it says, and Samuel said unto Jesse, are here all thy children? And he said, there remaineth yet the youngest. And behold, he keepeth the sheep. And Samuel said unto Jesse, send and fetch him, for we will not sit down till he come hither. And he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy, and with all of a beautiful countenance, and goodly to look to. And the Lord said, arise, anoint him, for this is he. Then Samuel took the horn of oil, and anointed him in the midst of his brethren, and the Spirit of the Lord came upon David from that day forward. So Samuel rose up and went to Ramah. So he was anointed, he was handpicked from the Lord. Just like how the scriptures tell you, you did not choose me, but I chose you out of the world. Like how our Lord Hamashiach Yahushai told us. So we was handpicked. So do the work. All right, you are now what was that word? Nakar. Salak. Let me go back to that word. You're now Nakaria. Yep, you are now Nakaria. All right, it says, for the zeal of thine house hath eaten me up. All right, serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Let the zeal carry you forth. Don't cut off the connections to them, to these monkeys that you related to. All right, they don't want to serve the Lord. The old household dog Chico. He just a dog, bro. Hey, Chico is Chico. All right. Your dad, he raised you. Do what you got to do if he needs some help from you or whatsoever. But that's, hey. Our servitude is now to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, towards the Akim, towards our elders and our apostles, towards the elect that need us to teach them. All right? That's what we're here for now. That's what your life should be dedicated to now. All right? So with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakorash, the honors to the apostles, Mel's and Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all elect Akim, Wakwatim, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. With that, I'm going to say Shalom.